was free indeed, the Father and the Son of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
And thus today we forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our life. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good morning. Our procurement activity for today is the pre-bid for civil work project. It is contract ID 24 equals 0134, 24 equals 0135, 24 equals 0136, and 24 equals 137. Before we start this pre-bid, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the back secretariat headed by Engineer Mota,
Present.
and for the TW head, Engineer Bobis, and for our representative from construction section, Engineer Rosado,
Present, sir.
and for the back members, Engineer Moit, present, Miss Josine Lola,
Present.
Engineer Revilla, Engineer Marieta, and yours truly. And so we have a quorum. We'll now start this two-week conference. The first contract ID to be discussed, which is 24 0134. Contract name CY 2024 Basic Education Facilities Fund BEFF. Construction of classroom of one-story, two classroom school building in Cadawag Elementary School, Barangay Cadawag, Albay. And for the information of the listener, the next three project is identical of the details like the approved budget of the contract, duration, what category income, and the classified as category pickup license and the amount of bidding document. So let's begin with the contract ID 24 which is Cadawag Elementary School. The approved budget for the contract is 4,975,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 115 calendar days. Work category code as per 100 Department Order 127 series of 2017. Qualified prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board (PCAB) with at least a pickup license of license category C and D, small d. The amount of bidding document is 5,000. For the minimum equipment requirements, this is common for the four projects, which is 24 F0134, 24 F0135, 24 F0136, and 24 F0137. For the minimum equipment requirements, 1 unit backhoe, 0.8 cubic meter, 2 units concrete vibrator, 1 unit dump truck, 12 cubic yard capacity, enough number of H-frame, scaffolding, rental, 1 unit jackhammer, 1 unit, 1 bagger concrete mixer, 1 unit plate compactor. And the list of equipment must be supported with a proof of ownership of the updated ORCR. In case of list construction equipment, the lease contract agreement should be contract and project specified. It must comply with the required equipment capacity as per bid data sheet of this equipment. The required laboratory equipment are the applicable testing equipment as enumerated in Annex A of Department Order Number 11, Series of 2017 equipment. For the scope of work will be discussed to us by the representative from the construction section.
So, what is that?
Cadawag. So, Cadawag ng special.
Okay, for construction of one-story, two-classroom school building in Cadawag Elementary School. The building is composed of one-story, two-classroom with dimension 18 meters by 8.5 meters based from the standard one-story school building, two-classroom with attached toilet. So the building is a fully finished two-classroom, 9 by 7 meters in area. It includes painting works for the entire building, roof framing, and roofing works using structural steel trusses and purlins, using long span corrugated pre-painted metal sheets, stair-on-fill in front and ramp-free railings, galvanized iron gutter, tiled comfort room, and site leveling. So the material prices was based on the CMPD 2024 second quarter canvas prices, equipment rental rates based on the actual equipment 2026 edition, and the labor rates based on the June 2024 rates in winter time. That's also.
For the next three contracts, which is contract ID 24-40135, construction of classroom one-story, two-classroom school building in Tapel Elementary School, Barangay Tapel UAS, and contract ID 24-40136, construction of one-story classroom building in Moroponros Elementary School, Barangay Moroponros, UAS, Albay.
Ano ang kailangan?
Ay, forward time po.
Ha?
Nakamatay po.
Oh.
Korean sa. Same.
And the third contract ID is 24FO0137, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building in Pood Elementary School, Barangay Pood, Guinobatan, Barangay. Please take note that they have the same details. The approved budget for the contract is 4,975,000 only. Contract duration 115 calendar days. Work category code as per DEO number 127 series of 2017. Qualified prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board to come with at least a pickup license of category C and D small b. Amount of the bidding documents for these three projects is also 5,000 pesos. And for the minimum equipment requirements, they have common for these three projects, which is 1 unit backhoe 0.8 cubic meter capacity, 1 unit concrete vibrator, 1 unit dump truck with 12 cubic yards capacity, enough number of X-frame rental, 1 unit jackhammer, 1 unit 1-bagger concrete mixer, and 1 unit plate compactor. The list of equipment must be supported by proof of ownership, updated ORCR, and in case of the list equipment, the lease contract agreement should be contract and project specific. Also must comply with the required equipment capacity as per bid data sheet of this project. For the required laboratory equipment are the applicable testing equipment as enumerated in Annex A of Department Order 11 Series of 2017 equipment. For these three mentioned school building project, the scope of work will be and the specification will be discussed to us by the representative from construction section.
So for the scope of work of 24FO 0135, construction of classrooms, construction of one-story, two classroom school building in Tapel Elementary School, Barangay Tapel, Albay. And 24FO 0136, construction of one-story, two classroom school building in Moroponros Elementary School, Barangay Moroponros, Albay. And for 24FO 0137, construction of one-story, two classroom school building in Pood Elementary School, Barangay Pood, Guinobatan, Albay. So the building is composed of one-story, two classroom with dimension 18 meters by 9.5, based from the modified standard DPWH depth of one-story, two classroom 2017. So it is a fully finished two classrooms with 9 by 7 meters for each classroom in area. Painting works for the entire building. It includes roof framing and roofing works using structural steel trusses and purlins, long span corrugated pre-painted metal sheets with concrete gutter and stair on fill in front and ramp with railings. So the material price was based on the CMPD 2024 second quarter canvas prices equipment rental rate based on the ASL equipment guidebook 26th edition and labor rates based on June 2024 rates in Region 5. That's all.
Any clarification or question regarding the project being discussed? So if there is any, we'll continue. For further instruction to readers, this is common to 4 school buildings that we mentioned, which is as follows. Complete set of bidding document can be acquired on September 18, 2024 until the submission of bids on October 8, 2024 at DPWH Albay 3rd District Engineering Office during weekdays from 8 p.m. to 12 noon and 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Bidders can make payment for the purchase of bid documents at any DPWH field office. It will also be downloaded from the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement Service PGEP's website www.pgeps.gov.ph or at DPWH website www.gov.ph. The cutoff time for securing the memo for order of payment is at 8:45 a.m. and for the payment for the fee to the accounting section is at 9:15 a.m. or on the deadline date for the receipt of the back of bids on October 8, 2024. The technical and financial document must be paginated, bonded, thumb marked, and properly sealed. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. Bidders should only select one mode of bid submission by manual or electronic means. For manual submission, bidders shall present official receipt of payment. Only the owner or authorized representative as reflected in the CRC will be allowed to transact business relative to bidding matters as per Department Order 197, Series of 2021, and also must present two government-issued ID with photos and signatures. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat on October 8, 2024 at 10 a.m. through either by manual submission at the DPWH Albay 3rd Procurement Unit or Legal City or online or electronic submission at electronic_bids_albay 3rd at dpws.gov.ph, similar to the manual submission. The guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the BDS. Late bid will not be accepted. Bid opening will be on October 8, right after the deadline for the submission and drop-in of bids at the Procurement Unit Office, DPWH for Legal City. Bid will be open at the presence of the bidder's representative. As per Section 30 of 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, preliminary examination of bids, the BAC shall check the submitted document or other bidder against a checklist of required document to ascertain if they are all present using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as stated in the instruction to bidders. The contract will be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder, LCRB, determined through post qualification. This office will implement Department Order 28 Series of 2024, the three-strike policy in the procurement of contract for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services. Bidders are reminded and emphasized that given if the time of post-qualification procedure, the BAC verifies that any of the deficiencies is due to the contractor's fault or negligence pursuant to the Section 34.3B2C of 2016 revised IRR of Public Act 9184, GPPB Circular Number 6 of 2019, Guidelines on the Implementation of Early Procurement. The procurement entity shall disqualify the contractor from the award without any right to reimburse fees or incidental costs paid for the procurement of infrastructure contract subject of the bid. Bidders are advised to indicate their company official email address in the bidding documents. Official communication pertaining to this procurement after the opening of bids will be through the internet on the said official email address as reflected in your bidding documents. The DPWH Albay 3rd District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any or and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not to award a contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35.1 and 41 of 2016 revised IRR of 9184 without any incurring liability to the affected bidders. Additional requirements: all project engineers of the contractor must be accredited by the DPWH as per Memorandum dated June 14, 2024 of USIC Ador G. Canlas regarding the implementation of assigning accredited contractors and consultant project engineers to the DPWH projects. Please refer to Section 3 of DPWH Department Order Number 94 Series of 2020. Any comment or clarification that we have discussed in this project conference? So if there's none, that ends our preview conference for today. And thanks for the audience of this preview conference of DPWH Albay 3rd Procurement Unit. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you.